Hello everyone and welcome to Trending in My Life. This week it's Baking the Blues Away 4 and it's the final one in the Baking the Blues Away series. So I'll hope you enjoy watching me in the kitchen again. This week I'm cooking a giant cookie, except it didn't turn out like a cookie, it turned out like a cookie cake. But I'm not complaining because it tasted delicious. So come with me now into the kitchen to start this week's Baking Away the Blues, because it always makes me happy when I'm in the kitchen pottering around, baking something, and I'm a million miles away from any worries, because that's what baking does for me. Any kind of cooking makes me feel good. So I hope you feel good if you do cooking too. Hello everyone. Welcome to the kitchen. And today I'm going to cook a giant cookie, so follow along. Now, as far as I remember this recipe, which was from about a long time ago, you use equal amounts of butter, flour, sugar and a couple of eggs. So that's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to add some pecans and chopped dates for flavouring. Right, half a cup. I'll now scoop that into here. Half a cup of sugar in. I know I've done a lot of no sugar cooking recently, but this is to share with some other people, so I'm putting sugar in. Yeah, it's basically squishing it into the sugar. So it's all mushed together now. Oh look, I've got some shell in there. Oh well, nobody's perfect. Let's try this one. No shell, see, getting better all the time. I'm mixing it together. There we go, that's half a cup. There we go, half a cup of pecans. There we go. Okay, now we need to put the flour. Oops. Oops. Never mind. So that's where we've got to at the moment. I want it to be a giant cookie. Now this, if I put my hand there, you can see how big it is. And it's really a pie dish. I'm not sure whether it'll stick or not, so I thought I'd just spray a tiny bit of oil in it. Right, and then I'm going to put the mixture in. Actually, let's sort of spread this out a bit. Now, my cookies have a nasty habit of turning out like cakes, but, you know, I'll give it a go and see how this goes. I figure if I make sure it's crispy on the outside, then it should taste more like a biscuit than a cake. Anyway, I'm just going to spread it out a bit so that it comes to the edges, and then I will pop it in the oven. I'll cook it on 200, and I think I'll put it in the middle of the oven, because that way I'll be sure that the middle is cooked before the top is cooked. So this one is going in the oven. Okay, this is going in the oven. There we go. It took 25 minutes to cook. Now I want to be able to push it out of there and put it on the rack, but I'm not sure it will work. I will try. It's obviously slightly difficult because it is hot. Ooh, there we go. I'll run a knife around the outside to loosen it from the edge. Okay, let's have a go. Not sure how this will work. Right. Oh, it clearly doesn't want to come out, does it? I wonder if a big spatula would help to lift it out. Okay. I feel like if I leave it to get cold, it'll be worse. There. I have to say, it seems more like a cake than a giant cookie. So it's cooled down now, and I put it on a plate, so it's time to cut it and test it. Definitely not a cookie, I would say a cookie cake. Oh, well, that didn't work very well, did it? I was trying to lift it up on the knife. You can see the pecans and the dates. Here I am, and here's the cookie cake. Wow. That's really, really nice. It's chewy because of the pecans in it, and there's lots of pecans in it. It's very good. Very, very, very good. Yeah, so it didn't turn out cookie-like. It turned out more like a cake, but it's delicious. So we're halfway through the video. And I want to invite you to subscribe if you're enjoying what you're watching. Share with a friend perhaps, and see if they like it too. And let's get on with the rest of the video. I saw this backpack when I was travelling on a train, and I was absolutely mesmerised. Okay, this is dinner this evening, and we've got water chestnuts, bamboo shoots, some pancetta, a few spring onions, and some mini corn, and the mystery ingredient, pomegranate seeds. Okay, all of this just gets bunged in a frying pan. Right, I'm just popping a bit of olive oil in the pan, chopping up some spring onions. We call them spring onions here. I think in other countries they might call them green onions, and we tend to just use the white bit, but I know in other countries they use just the green bit. Just to give a little bit of flavour. I've done this recipe lots of times before and not used any meat, not just had the water chestnuts and the bamboo shoots and the vegetables, so you can do a meat-free version. It is probably easier to just pull them to pieces. Yeah, I've got 3 slices here. Okay, I'll put them in the pan. The water chestnuts, right, I just need to drain the water off. And again, I've got to drain the water off. My mystery ingredient, which is pomegranate seeds. And pomegranate seeds just gives it a really good flavour. I have just popped the lid on because I want the corn to soften up, and I'm actually going to turn it off because the pan is so hot anyway, it will heat it through, and I'm just going to leave that for 2 minutes now. There we go, it's time to dish up. So I'm just going to put you on the egg box that I use as my my stand for my camera, and I'll bring it over. Gosh, it smells delicious. Now, there's still more in the pan because I will pack that up and freeze it as another meal. And can you see? I don't know whether you can see, but the water chestnuts tend to pick up a bit of the pink off of the pomegranate seeds, so you get a certain pinkiness to things. There you go. And I will definitely enjoy this because I'm starving. Because we're at the end of January now, and I've got a few firework clips to celebrate the fact that you got through January, because it's February on Saturday. So there, you did it, you made it, you got through the bluest part of the year, and you succeeded, so fireworks for that. Well, I hope you enjoyed the content this week. Please like, comment, subscribe, share with a friend, and come back next time. Bye for now.